Ran out of tape. Temporary fix. We're gonna finish this place out real soon. Today we're going to learn a step that's known as the reject. This one's super fun and easy. It's a great tool to have in your arsenal, so stick around. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So this step is really cool all on its own, but it's also cool because the basic technique behind this step can translate into a variety of different steps that you can also add to your tool bag. So this is a great place to start. So maybe y'all have seen my tutorial for the Roger Rabbit that I posted a couple weeks ago. There are certain fundamental ideas within that step that can be applied here, although it's just a little bit different. I'm gonna stand and face towards your guys' right. We're gonna use our downstage leg and our upstage leg. Downstage would be towards you guys, the audience, and upstage towards the back of the shed. Now, just like the Roger Rabbit, this step really consists of 2 positions that you repeat over and over again. When you're first learning this, if this is your first time trying this step, that's, I think, the easiest way to think about it, just so that things don't get jumbled up in your brain. We're gonna take our upstage leg, we're gonna hop it up. This is position 1, leg going forward. From here, we're gonna take this leg, and we're gonna pull it behind us, while at the same time, we hop our downstage leg, the leg that we're standing on, forward towards the wall. So we start here, we're gonna hop 2. This is position 2. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2. From here, you're going to do the exact same thing with the other foot. You're standing on this leg. This leg is in the air. You're going to jump back, lifting up your downstage leg, landing on your upstage leg, to then jump forward on the leg that you're standing on, boom, and bringing this leg that was in the air behind you. So you can see it's 2 positions that get repeated on each side. We have 1 and 2. We hop back. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now, once we understand the actual placement of our body when we're doing this step, another super crucial element is understanding the timing. So if you saw my tutorial for the Roger Rabbit, we talked about how a good rule of thumb when it comes to learning any of these steps is to begin your preparation for the step on the and before the 1, because we want to hit that down beat. And down, and down, and down, and down. So just like the Roger Rabbit, when we hop back to our first position, we want to hop there on the and before the 1. And to then hop through on 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. One thing that I see people missing when they try this step for the first time is a lot of times they want to try to do it in place, or they don't understand the transfer of the weight. From position 1 to get to position 2, we want to think about hopping forward. And then when we hop back to position 1, we almost think about hopping back. So we have kind of this back and forth motion so that we don't end up traveling this way or that way, no matter what we do. So let's try that again. Let's try position 1 and 2 on both sides. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Super easy. Not too long ago, I put out a video talking about 5 basic elements of hip-hop dance. We talked a lot about the rock. In this step, that rock is very much present. We have this rocking forward, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. If you can think about that as you're doing this step, I think it'll really help you with the fluidity and just the momentum of it. Because it's one of those things where once you catch it, once you understand that rhythm, it becomes just as easy as walking. So again, we hit positions 1 and 2, switching our legs. Hopping up, jumping forward. Hopping up, jumping forward. Up, forward, up, forward, up, forward, up, forward. We're more rocked back, we're up, and then when we jump forward and our leg is behind, whoa, we're rocked forward. Then once you have the feet and the timing down, you can experiment with adding in some arms. Now the truth is you really can do whatever arms you want. You can stylize it, but a good sort of default arm that you can add to it is to pull the opposite arm of the leg that is hopping through. So let me show you what I mean. If we hop back and we lift our upstage leg first, we would reach our right arm out towards it. So thinking opposite arm is leg. We hop back and we pull through. Hop back, pull through. And pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. You could add both arms if you wanted to. It's really up to you to decide how you want to stylize it and that sort of thing. And that's the basic idea behind the reject. If you're a little bit more advanced, then a variation that you can play around with that's pretty fun is 2 normal rejects, and 1 and 2, 3 feet juggles, 1, 2, 3, to then hop it through. Boom. Then repeat. 2 normal rejects, 1, 2, 3, hop it through, and 1, and boom, hop it through, and 1, and 2, 1, 2, 3. Just a fun little variation you can play around with. Once you have it down, there's tons of stylizations and approaches that you can add to this step. You can kind of take it into a little bit more of a house vibe, just a little bit faster, maybe smaller with the feet. I think that the basic mechanics of this step really set you up for steps like the sea walk. We'll do a tutorial on that one soon. But learning how to transfer that weight from front to back as you're switching your feet is extremely valuable. Once you have the footwork down a little bit better, you can play around with turning it, adding those digits like we talked about. You can also add just a rock front and back. You don't have to go straight through every single time. And 1 and 2, double it up and through. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2. All sorts of different ways that you can play around with this. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I try to explain it as clearly as possible and in a way that actually will make sense for everybody. If you still need a little bit of help, feel free to comment down below specific questions that you might have. I try my best to respond to your comments because I genuinely want to help anybody that I can help. Comment down below if this was helpful or if you need a little bit more help. Let's go ahead and try this with some music, and then we'll call it a day for this one. We'll try some of these half tempo, and then we'll throw in those variations and try a full tempo. Here we go. Again, I hope that this made sense to you guys and that it's helpful for you. Make sure to check out my playlist titled Party Moves on my channel. Really great to be able to add those to your vocabulary so that you can just play around with them and, you know, turn them into something new or make them unique to yourself. Throw them into your freestyles, add them to your choreography, whatever y'all are feeling. So be sure to check out that playlist. I think that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I think I said washing. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.